Good evening. On behalf of the World Languages Department here at Vernon Hills High School, welcome to the Sugarman World Languages Achievement Awards. My name is Tammy Black, and I am the supervisor of the Languages Department, and I teach Spanish as well. I know it's a busy time of year for everyone, so I'd like to thank you all for taking the time to be here with us tonight, and to celebrate as we recognize not only the academic achievements, but also our students' leadership, seriousness of purpose, honesty, cooperation, and commitment to others in the classroom. This ceremony was created to honor our students that have demonstrated academic excellence, passion, leadership, and determination in their pursuit of language acquisition. The awards were named after Judy Sugarman to recognize her work and the variety of roles in which she served in our district over a 40-year period. Before we begin, I'd like to introduce our outstanding World Languages staff. Their countless hours, caring attitudes, and dedication have provided our students with a strong language foundation and the cultural knowledge to explore the world beyond our walls. Please hold your applause until the opportunity to present them all. Our department admin assistant, without whom this night would not be possible, Mrs. Margaret Hammond. Our language lab aide, Mrs. Joshi, in French, Madame Hoffman, German, Herr Kurf, and in Spanish, Senora Bastiani, Senora Kusik, Senora Hayden, Senora Naylor, Senora Recia, Senora Sierra, and Profe Wilson. But it doesn't end there. Please also welcome from our fabulous LST teams, Deanne Fernbach, counselor, and Avelino Cortez, dean. They are here to help us celebrate this evening. Tonight you heard from 3 of our AP students about how their language studies and experiences have impacted their lives. Amidst their AP exams, finishing the semester, and I know regardless of grade level, every one of us has a case of senioritis. All right? They are here to share with us their undeniable passion for languages. They each have a unique and intriguing message to share with you tonight. We'll begin with Jeffrey from our Spanish program. He is going to tell us about his Spanish journey so far.
Buenas noches y bienvenidos a la ceremonia Sugarman. My name is Jeffrey Bruns, and I have the great honor of speaking as a student of the Spanish department. I've studied the Spanish language for 5 years, including 3 here at Vernon Hills High School. From the very beginning of Spanish 1 through this year's tests of proficiency, I've had many days of drilling vocabulary, studying verb tenses, and indulging in the culture of the Spanish-speaking world. Now, with my AP exam, I've concluded my Spanish studies at Vernon Hills, but I know that Spanish will continue to benefit me for the rest of my life. It's often recognized that Spanish is widespread. In fact, more than 500 million people speak the language. The study of a language can be a ticket to more gratifying travel experiences and worldwide connections. And I would certainly encourage any learner to immerse themselves in the language abroad. Nevertheless, culture is universal. There's no need to travel thousands of miles to make use of the valuable skills that a language learner picks up. Spanish will serve you well at home or abroad because it's ingrained into our American lives too. While I hope to do so in the future, I haven't yet gotten an opportunity to use my Spanish skills in a Spanish-speaking country. Being homebound for the good part of several years of the pandemic, right in the middle of my courses, has certainly limited my chances to travel abroad and speak the language. However, this doesn't mean that I haven't made use of my abilities with native speakers or in real-life situations. The more Spanish I learn, the more I realize that Spanish is an integral part of the United States identity. In fact, Spanish is the most commonly spoken non-English language in the US, and there are more Spanish speakers in the United States today than there are in Spain. American culture is truly multifaceted. To better understand the profoundness of that culture, language learning can connect us with others across our communities. I recall one particularly impactful moment when I personally understood language's ability to broaden our horizons. In the past, I volunteered at a small food pantry in downtown Libertyville. We see any member of the community that wishes to make use of the resources we have, regardless of their ability to speak English. Of course, this means that individuals stop by with widely variable levels of proficiency. Those who are fluent can navigate the system, but some parents also bring their children to help translate. One individual may serve as an interpreter for an entire group. Other times, someone stops in without any assistance. And one Saturday morning, I remember that we saw many people who fell into that last category. Russian and Spanish speakers dominated the crowd. And of course, I imagine that it can be intimidating to have to work around a language barrier while trying to make use of the community resources. With this in mind, my Spanish skills allowed me to help out in a new way, beyond just restocking shelves and holding the door. Instead of brusquely pointing down the hall, I could greet the individuals and say a few words to them. Here's a bag, if you'd like one, perhaps, or head down to the first door on the left. Even straightforward messages were valuable. I could see that simple use of their language put visitors at ease and made the process far more comfortable. In that way, I knew that my Spanish, however and wherever I used it, would be able to advance my abilities for the better. I spoke Spanish with real benefits, and I didn't have to fly to Havana, Cuba to do so. Language learning helps us better understand our global situation, but it also applies in our own backyard, as we connect with others and with our communities. I encourage each one of you, as a language learner, to further pursue the study. You will indubitably reap the benefits. By broadening your perspective through language, you further your connection to who you are and to where you fit in the world at large. Congratulations on earning the Sugarman Award. I applaud your commitment to language learning, and I genuinely hope that you enjoy your journey, just as I'm enjoying mine. Thank you. Please welcome Mrs. Fernbach to begin presenting the awards.
And first we have Spanish 1 with Ms. Bastiani. Leah Daminov. Ellie Kwan. Victoria Lishinsky. Daniel Shibalev. Anita Shkolnik. Tristan Bebinger. This is Miss Black's class. Asher Cleek. Amelia Herman. Joseph Huang. Maricel Reyes. And now, Ms. Kusik's class, Spanish 2. Patrika Barman. Alexander Crisanti. Shane Davidock. Aman Deella. Braden Dector. Benjamin Dudek. Anya Gupta. Joshua Kapoor. Om Coatwell. Riley Levy. Ori Marks. Rebecca Portwood. Serafin Santos. Joaquin Sarmiento. Christina Semenova. Tessa Stobart. Catherine Utsis. Chelsea Lim. And now we'll have Miss Raciak's Spanish 2 class. Aishi Agarwal. Ria Barod. Callie Bennett. Megan Brockway. Shriva Chibikella. Caleb Gumminger. Evan Karaka. Laura Kashidova. Lindsay Lee. Zoe Mecca. Griffin Nichols. Sophia Spanos. Michelle Utsis. And Kelly Yu. Now we'll have Mr. Cortez with Mr. Wilson's class.
Okay, from Profe Wilson's Spanish 2 class, Benjamin Burnett, Eden Block, Brooke Bowers, Tyler Shawenka, Joanna Choi, Catherine Din, Aaron Griffith, Adarsh Jale, Kaylee Kim, Ashini Kokar. Neha Kulkarni. Marissa Marr. Xavier Mathers. Nicholas Miles. Joy Ning. Kaden Caceres. Ariana Reyes. Anya Suberwal. Victoria Samowski. Haley Spytek. Abigail Thomas. Nicole Tomaszewski. Olivia Tran. Maya Weinstein. And Nathan Wu. And now from Mr. Kurt's German 1 class. Madeline Wright. And Eunice Ye. From Mr. Kurt's German 2 honors class, Jonathan Aguilar. Isabela Fernandez. Lindsay Judea. Kristen Rakers. And from Mr. Kurt's German 3 honors class, Jack Gagamov. And Preston Wright. From Mr. Kurt's German AP class, Laura Doler. Marcelo Gauss-Enning. Allison Klemstein. Nivi Senthil Kumar. And now please welcome our next student speaker, Allison, to talk about her German journey and where languages can take you.
Willkommen, bienvenida, bienvenue. Ich heiße Alison Klemstein. I've spent the last 4 years learning German with Herr Hert, and I'm currently enrolled in German AP Language and Culture. I chose to study German mostly due to my family's connections to the language. When I was selecting my freshman year courses, I considered that my father studied German in high school and college, as well as my cousins who were living abroad in Germany at the time. These factors influenced my decision to study German. However, I also enjoyed learning Spanish in middle school. Some of my favorite memories from German class have come from World Languages Week. This year, we created posters centered on global issues such as climate change and political conflict. However, the highlight of my World Languages Week was the musical guest Alpine Thunder, who brought their Lederhosen and Alpenhorns to VHHS through German folk and pop music. I danced the polka with my classmates and got to watch Herr Hert dance along as well. In other years, we hosted a Scottish group with bagpipes and kilts, and we got to learn a TikTok dance with a Korean hip-hop group from Chicago. World Languages Week is a short time in comparison to the entire school year, but students continue to develop their global perspectives throughout their studies. Through movies, TV shows, news articles, and novels, students explore different continents and cultures from their classrooms in the language hallway. The hallway is adorned with murals flags, and posters, many of which have been made by current students here or former students. In the theme of March Madness, Herk hosts a tournament of German music each year. We watch music videos for songs and then vote until our class bracket is filled out. This has been a great way to learn about German dialects. It's one thing to read about the different pronunciation of vowels in northern Germany versus Austria, but it's another thing to hear it through song. Einmal die Welt is a favorite song I've come across in this song competition. I showed the song with my friend Sophia, and she enjoyed it enough to add it to her Spotify playlist as well. I had the chance to apply my language skills when I gave her a rough translation of the lyrics. Next year, I'll be studying civil engineering at Colorado School of Mines. While German classes are unfortunately not offered at my college, I have international experiences available to explore. I plan to pursue a spring break or semester abroad trip in Germany as I want to continue my language journey after high school. One of my AP German classmates, Miguel, was selected for the highly competitive CBYX German Internship Exchange Program. He'll spend a gap year developing his professional and language skills through a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I encourage all current world languages students to explore opportunities such as a gap year or study abroad programs after high school. Immerse yourself in another culture and language, and you'll grow in so many ways. Ultimately, studying a foreign language at Vernon Hills fulfills the global component of D128's daring mission. World languages students are connected to countries and cultures, and challenged to expand their worldview through this process. Continue your dedication to learning a language. Let it take you beyond the classroom, and you'll be surprised by the places it will take you in life. Vielen Dank, auf Wiedersehen. Let's continue the awards with Mrs. Fernbach.
We have Miss Bastiani and Spanish 3 honors. Alexander Chen. Charlie Collier. Beatrice Getmeiton. Sophia Koenig. Leon Levin. Ava Lukian. Nazar Nalawe. Jaden Parker. Ana Clara Pachetti. Ruhi Submaranian. Rain Weiner. And now Mr. Hayden's Spanish 3 honors class. Sarthik Sarthik Agarwal. Anaya Bindal. Jabran Bukhari. Elise Davis. Emma Hoffman. Ananya Kavatakar. Colette Kopfstein. Maya Malfight. Nate Patel. Mia Stark. Apsara Villamaraya. Campbell Woolard. Jose Zabaleta de Lopez. And now, Ms. Naylor's Spanish 3 honors class. Dylan Chung. Claire Dornbush. Sebastian Dudek. Shristi Karwa. Cameron Keogh. Morgan Advance. And Margaret Sawicki. And now back to Mr. Cortez. Ms. French.
All right, and now presenting Ms. Hauptmann's French 1 class. Liam Baum. Jaya Connor. Gabriella Degatti. Abigail Carl. Christine Lee. Olivia Lihaki. Brian Lee. Caden Longden. Saskia Molina. Lisette Perez Silva. Leonard Pezic. William Rendall. Dylan Smith. And Grace Tao. In Ms. Hauptmann's French 2 honors class, Netra Unand. Alessandra Dominguez. Stephen Dong. Haley Kalinowski. Anastasia Krevchenko. Kristen Lee. Divya Mudimbi. Sona Siran. And Irene Yu. And in Ms. Hauptmann's French 3 honors class, Alexandra Barden. Rima Bereznia. Niveditha Iyengar. Vidya Kashenula. Shreya Praveen. Raquel Ruiz. Rebecca Tron. Anna Sigler. And Lilith Zartler. And in Ms. Hauptmann's French AP class, Emma Altschul. Caitlin Lee. and Catherine Nutkin. Now please welcome our next student speaker, Emma, to share about the importance of persistence as a language learner.
Bonsoir. Good evening. I'm Emma, and I've been learning French for 4 years, but I'm pretty sure that if you had asked me in 3rd grade, I would have told you that I spoke some French. Because back then, I'd been watching this weird British drama about this Detective Poirot who's from Belgium, so they speak French there, and he'd occasionally drop in these French phrases like bonsoir, good evening, and mon Dieu, my God. And shortly after, I downloaded Duolingo, which is the highly gamified language learning app, and I diligently studied French day in and day out for like 2 days because, like I said, it's a game, and I pretty much just did what I had to get enough gems for a suit for the owl, and then I was done. Even so, I thought I was bilingual. So, for some reason, I even thought that I was qualified to tell people, yeah, I speak French, I know some French. And apparently I told enough people this so that in 7th grade, when the musical was Beauty and the Beast, they referred the actor playing Lumiere, who has a French accent, to me, because I spoke some French, apparently. And that was definitely a reality check for me, because I had no idea what to tell her. And I finally just realized that I knew how to say salad, because it's the same in English. I don't remember what I told her, but I think I was just like, oh my God, why don't you just look it up? Because I didn't know what to tell her. But anyway, I didn't actually start learning French until high school. And I've learned a few more phrases, but honestly, I probably still couldn't teach someone to do a French accent because it's really hard, and I sound like I'm choking when I try. But maybe someday, because, you know, there's always more to learn. And I'm glad I didn't settle for my 3 Duolingo words, and I actually took some classes. Because along with learning the language, we actually did a lot of interesting stuff like learning about artists, and we watched Ratatouille, and recently we just read this play called Rhinoceros, where an entire town, yes, Katie, an entire town of people turns into rhinoceroses, which is so amazing. Like, I never could have thought of that on my own. I mean, I never could have thought of so many things if not for French class, you know, because the struggle of learning morphs your mind until you're able to be creative and see into new perspectives. Of course, it's a struggle, which is why when I was younger, I would just tell people that I know things like, yeah, I speak French, but yeah, I just kept learning, and I just told people I knew things. But you have to struggle to learn, to shift your perspective and become a better person. Thanks for listening. We will continue the awards with Mrs. Fernbach.
All right, we continue with Ms. Kuzek's Spanish 4 honors class. Sai Goenemi. Benjamin Miller. Dimitri Houlos. Brandon Smith. Kevin Yee. Peter Zhang. And now Ms. Naylor's Spanish 4 honors. Jonathan Aguilar. Timur Arsentiev. Karen Kai. Sophie Cottle. Anika Deshpande. Emma Fracano. Sahiti Garmier-La. Daniel Giangiorgi. Noah Kim. Abby Lerman. Joey Miller. Tyler Park. Amanda Rakers. Adar Shralabande. Kendar Vandaya. Maddie Wayne. And now, Mr. Wilson's Spanish 4 Honors class. Amelie Vladaya. Gina Cosentino. Adam Jablonski. Vetri Jagannath. Luke Jadilla. Caitlin Ralph. Vincent Radke. Ariel Schifrin. Akshash Shrishal. Helen Tour. David Wing. And now Mr. Cortez.
All Presenting Senora Sierra's Spanish Language Arts 1 Honors Class. Junior Flores. Stephen Posner. Lindsay Shrusis. In Senora Sierra's Spanish Language Arts 2 Honors Class, Rodrigo Bautista. Daisy Crisostomo. Lisbeth Perez Silva. And Natalia Robles. From Senora Sierra's Spanish AP class, Ruby Gonzalez. Devin Mulcrone. And Anuga Shrisha. And now from Senora Resiak's Spanish AP class. Sophie Bernheim. Bethany Bamer. Jeffrey Brahms. Riley Donaldson. And last but certainly not least, Evan Zero. And now Ms. Black will wrap up our celebration.
Did you know that right here in our own Vernon Hills High School community, over 46 different languages are spoken? To those of you that gave our students the first gift of language at home, and to those of you that speak 2 or more languages, we thank you for enriching our community. I would like to say thank you again to Mr. Cortez, and a special thank you to Mrs. Fernbach, who is retiring this year. Mrs. Fernbach, those are your flowers to take home tonight. We'd also like to thank our student speakers, Jeffrey, Allison, and Emma. Thank you for sharing your love of languages, and I wish you many wonderful adventures with yours. Thank you for tonight. As you heard from them, we can all grow our perspectives and go on to new adventures when we learn another language. Having the opportunity to hear your personal stories always makes my night. Looking back at our World Languages Week celebration, I encourage all of you to continue to find ways to celebrate humanity through languages. In the words of Rita Mae Brown, language is the roadmap of a culture. It tells you where its people come from and where they're going. Thank you all for celebrating with us tonight. You are well on your way, students, to becoming global citizens. My wish for all of you is to truly experience the world, to study abroad, to work abroad, to live abroad. I wish you all success as you end the school year and in your future language endeavors. How about one more round of applause for all of our award recipients? Before I say goodnight, I want to invite you to join us afterwards in the foyer for a brief reception. Buenas noches.